Hello, it's Diane Hill, Women's Empowerment Coach. How are you? I wanted to really introduce you to a routine that I do every single day that really helps get my energy up, gets my sort of vibrancy back, and really just sort of brings you back to that sort of high vibe, happy self. And it's something you can do, it takes like 5 minutes to do, and it's something you can do maybe sort of 2 to 3 times a day. Maybe first thing in the morning, get you going, maybe in the middle of the afternoon when you're feeling a bit of like in a post-lunch slump, and then maybe towards the end of the day when you're really kind of just needing that, like a little perk up or whatever. The only caveat is I would highly recommend you don't do it just before bed, because it has the ability to really make you feel very high vibe, and obviously when you're then about to go to sleep, you're not going to want to feel full of energy necessarily. So don't do it just before bed. Okay, so it's like a 5-minute routine, and what we're doing is we are working on your body. We are physical, spiritual, emotional, and energetic beings, okay? And we have, think of the acupuncture and the acupressure points that I've talked about before. We have an energetic circulation system in our body, just like you have a blood circulation as well. So what we're doing is we're working on shifting and making sure that energy, anything that's sort of stuck, is getting to be moved again. So then you can really start feeling that high vibe and stuff. What you need when you do this, even though I'm standing at the moment, you will need a chair or a step or wherever you can sit, because you are going to do a sitting one as well. So the very first one that you do is you just hang your arms out straight, and you're just going to brush your arms. And as you can see, I'm not doing this in exercise or active gear, wearing my normal stuff. Okay, so just like 15-20 times either side. Feels so nice. With a bit of strength, with a bit of pressure. Feels really, really good. Okay, so that's the first one. The second one is called the 4 thumbs. So what you're then doing is you're putting pressure on specific meridian points and really working on them to release and unstick any of the negative sort of dwelling emotion and energy that is literally stuck in those points. So you're just going to want to tap about 7 to 8 times on each of these spots. So we're just going to start in the crown of the head, just a few times there, and breathing in nice and deeply. Then we're going to move to the collarbone, and you're going to want to tap towards the end of the collarbone, where it's actually quite sensitive. The more sensitive it is, the more you're going to realise there is that stuck energy there. Then I want you to feel along your sternum, and wherever it is most sensitive, again, you're going to give that a bit of a thump, a few deep breaths, and then onto your rib cage. And you're going to want to tap sort of just beneath where your nipples are, and just have a good tap. It feels so nice. You just feel it moving straight away. Okay, the next one you're going to want to do is you're going to want a chair for this. So I'm going to sit fairly far back, and because I need you to see my legs. Okay, and what you're going to do, you're going to bring one leg over the other one. Okay, and then with your arms, you're going to cross them over. This arm is going to hold your foot, and this arm is going to sit back a little bit. This arm is going to hold the other leg, and you're just going to take some deep breaths, like 3 or 4 deep breaths. And then you're going to move over and do it on the other side. So bring one leg over, cross your arms, this hand goes around your foot, this one goes around your ankle, so you're all sort of twisted up, and again you're going to do 3 or 4 deep breaths. Okay, just sort of shake it out. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, the next one, and you can do this standing up or sitting down. I'm just going to show you. It's called the crown pull. So this is one of your meridian points. So you're going to put your thumbs on there and put your fingers together like it's a crown. And you're just going to take 2 or 3 deep breaths. Okay, and then what you're going to do with your fingers, you're actually going to pull the energy over, and you're going to work back over your head, over the back. And then when you get to the back of your head, keeping your hands on the back of your head, you're going to go onto your shoulders, keep your hands tight, down on the sides, so you're applying a bit of pressure, and then off. It feels really good. Okay. The next is called the cross crawl. So what you're doing is you're putting your hands on your knees, okay? And so there's 2 ways of doing it. Okay, you can just do this. Okay. You can do that about 20 times. And then something else to really engage the left and right parts of your body and your left and right parts of your brain is when you're doing this, is you're going to look in the opposite direction. So you'll see, if I stand a bit closer, you'll see where my eyes are. Okay, so when you're going on the left side, you're going to look on the right, and when you're going on the right side, you're going to look on the left. So it's good for your brain, eh? It makes you have to think. So just do that. Oh gosh, I've gone wrong. Yeah, so once you do that a few times, that's actually going to start moving it through as well. Okay, then you've got the hook up. This is where you put your middle finger on your third eye and your middle finger on your navel, and there is an energetic connection between these two, and you're just going to take some deep breaths. And the last one is called the zip up, and just starting at your lowest chakra, at your root chakra. You're just going to take some deep breaths, and you're going to think of an intention that you want to have, in your mind today. It could be I'm calm, or I'm loving, or I want to be productive, or I am always focused, or money flows to me. Whatever that intention you have, you want to set for the day, and you're just going to breathe in. And when you breathe in, you're going to bring, with your hands on your body, what you're going to do is you're going to bring this all up to your, like a zip up, like you're zipping up the top. So we're just going to zip up. Think of that intention. And just breathe out. And then shake it out. So I hope you found that useful. That is a daily energy routine by Donna, who is the kind of she's kind of, I don't want to call her the grandmother, but she is definitely the kind of main original person to really kind of teach energy medicine. And this is just a really nice routine that you can do anywhere, anytime, just to really get that energy moving. If you're still feeling not particularly energetic, you can do a Kundalini breathing technique where you are breathing only through your nose. I can show you that as well. Okay. And then with your arms, you're not going to see it unless I stand right back. So with your arms, you're basically going to have your arms up, and then you're going to breathe in, and then when you breathe down out, you're going to put your arms down. And again, you can do that like a good few times. Let's see if you can actually see me, if I can stand right back. Here we go. Okay, so what if you can hear me, it'll be and if you did that about 15 or 20 times, I'm telling you now, that's going to get your energy properly moving around. So I hope you found that useful. I try and do my daily energy routine at least twice a day, first thing in the morning and sort of in the middle of the afternoon when I'm feeling a bit flat. And again, once you get used to doing it, you don't really have to think too much about it, and it will take 5 minutes, but it's just a really good way of getting that energy properly moving. I'm feeling super high vibe again now from where it was getting stuck. So really nice little daily energy routine for you to get stuck into. I hope you found that helpful.